Welcome back to 405 Sports. Today we're talking about the College World Series. Shout out to Texas for not making it off of a easy pop fly.
Oh, man.
Horns down. I'm going to swing it to Zach because Zach knows all. So
That's such a tough look, man. Dylan Campbell is one of the best outfielders in the nation. Just didn't see the ball. First game we got ORU. Thanks for beating us. And TCU,
Go Eagles.
who I always thought was the best team in the Big 12. They just had a little dead spot in the middle of the year, and now they figured it out again. They kicked Arkansas's butt 3 times this year. So ORU will throw Jacob Hall, who happens to be from Bartlesville. Good job, Rob Walton, seeing that one.
Yeah.
And TCU will throw freshman Cole Klecker. He's an absolute stud. Both teams are red hot, but I think TCU's lost like 2 games in their last 25 or something like that. And they play tougher competition all the time. I would think that they win that game, but then I've watched ORU the last 2 weeks, and they're pretty freaking good.
Yeah, I was like watching both teams. Obviously, both teams' strong suits are kind of bats.
Oh, yeah.
Pitchers just get them the rest of the way.
Yeah.
To me, TCU's played better teams,
Absolutely.
and they've also been scoring way more runs than ORU has. ORU has more like timely hits. They have the center fielder.
They got Jonah Cox on like a 46 game hit streak.
I was just about to say, it seems like every time that guy gets up to the plate, he's going to get on base somehow.
The dude's ridiculous.
I don't know if he can come back next year. I think he's junior, so he could. He could definitely break Ventura's record.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
That would be awesome. Another Oklahoma dude. He is going to hit the first pitch almost every single time.
Yeah.
But ORU just came from Oregon, and they have no pitching at all. I think their starter, the longest, went 3 innings. Oregon just can hit, and ORU out-hit him. That's pretty much what happened. TCU has played some very good teams. I don't know. Indiana State's good, but that's Indiana State. But they did go through Fayetteville. That's a tough spot. And they just got dudes 1 through 9.
Just crushed.
Every single one of them.
Yeah,
Braden
so
Taylor's a stud.
I would assume TCU wins it.
I would think.
I bet it's pretty high scoring game.
Definitely could be.
I'd take a guess.
I think they both have high ERAs, but they've been good recently. Especially Klecker, the freshman.
If ORU can get to like the 7th or 8th inning with a lead,
Oh yeah, Cade Denton's
They got a
shutting that puppy
chance,
down.
but-
I mean, even like the 6th inning, because they'll bring in freaking Randy Johnson
that
and
dude's
get you
nuts.
to the 9th inning, and then Cade comes in and closes it down.
So-
TCU doesn't have the bullpen like ORU does, so that's a good point. If ORU has the lead, they probably win.
If
Which-
ORU can score early, which they've been good at, and stay out, then they'll be okay. But
well, he realized they were winning 8-0.
Yeah,
so,
I was about to say.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
talking too,
But you're not wrong because the other 2 games they had leads and they kept them in those. So
yeah, those dudes are good. Those are dogs.
Yeah.
The second game is Virginia and Florida. I really don't know much about Virginia, even though I'm a nerd. I know they have Kyle Teal, who's a catcher, who is probably hitting 400 something. He's going to go top 10 in the draft because those good of catchers don't ever come by. I mean, you saw Adley and how good he was. So he's obviously an X factor that he might get pitched around. He's that good. He's not like a big power hitter, but gets on base every time. He's a stud. They're throwing Nick Parker, who's 8-0. He's pretty good. Stud. They've got a good bullpen as well. Now Florida has like MLB talent. I'd say 1 through 5 for sure. Caglione, Rivera. They've got studs. The center fielder's nasty too. He's supposed to go, I think, top 5 in the draft. I can't remember his name. They'll throw Brendan Sproat, who they have 3 dogs that they could throw. So they could throw Caglione, Sproat, or whatever the other name is. I forgot. Hurston Waldrop. Yeah. They can throw either one of those 3 and probably win this game, and I think they will. know. That could be boring. I don't know. I think Florida kills him, but we'll see.
Like, Florida hasn't, and tell me if I'm wrong, they haven't played in a whole lot of close games, have they?
No, they smoked South Carolina both games, which I thought that was for sure going to be a 3-game series, but they smoked them twice.
And I know.
And both pitchers shoved. Woldrop had like 15 Ks. or
Virginia beat Duke, but they had
something.
issues.
They did.
with
They
Duke.
lost to him first game. Though.
Yeah.
So it must have not been this guy, but I don't know.
And it seems like actually Duke was about to come back and win.
I really
This-
thought
the
Duke
next
had
game.
that. I really did.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and like you said, Florida's very good.
Yeah, I would
Very.
assume it'll be Florida.
Yeah, they're VT Ryapel, their catcher, is also hit like 8 home runs this postseason. So
The next game, I believe, is Wake Forest, Stanford.
I can wrap that one up here right now. Wake Forest they literally, even though Tennessee's team last year, this Wake Forest team is like one of the better teams I've ever seen. They call them Rake Forest because they rake, and they have 3 MLB pitchers right now. They would be MLB pitchers right now.
Yeah, they beat Alabama like what 22
Yeah,
to
they-
5.
Their
Kick their butt.
postseason run differential is like 60.
Yeah, that is 22 to 5.
It was like 58 or something like that, but it's ridiculous. If they had half the hitting, they'd still be just as good.
Yeah. Rhett Lauder will more than likely get the ball tomorrow, and I don't think he's lost ever in his
He has like
life.
a 1.8
He's
ERA,
absolute stud. Does
1.7.
98 from right here. He's got the long
Lefty.
hair. He's stud.
It's like Josh
Absolute
Hader.
stud.
Josh Hader was good.
Stanford's good. They've got Eddie Clark,
Could be similar to that.
Montgomery.
Is he not good anymore?
I mean, he's good.
They've got studs, but they're not being Wake Forest.
They should have lost
That's
to
my
Texas.
opinion. They should have lost.
Yeah, I think they honestly. Yeah, I was gonna say Texas probably should have made it out of that region.
Well, they were one fly ball away from beating them, and they just
Yeah.
can't catch.
Well, that was to go to extra innings, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
but
but Texas had the momentum.
Texas very well. I don't know. It was a tough one, but
I would think Wake Forest wins that one. It may not be as easily and as comfortable as I think it will be, but I think Lauer will shove. Then we get Tennessee, LSU. I don't care who the heck is pitching for Tennessee because they're going up against Paul Skeens of LSU, and he's probably throwing 9 shutty with 15 Ks.
yeah, he's gonna throw 135 pitches.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He's gonna hit
And then
102, not 9.
the Cruz missile, Dylan Cruz, will probably go 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a triple.
Tommy Tanks.
Tommy Tanks. I mean, that team's unfair. I don't know how they lost 15 games, but I mean
Yeah.
Tennessee's good too. But whatever.
It'll be
They'll
LSU.
show. LSU will win that game more than likely. I don't know how the matchups all work out. I'd assume that games, but TCU and Florida. If they're throwing Hurst and Waldrop second day, Florida's probably gonna win that for sure. TCU's outside of Klecker.
I know
As pitchers, not
It's
great.
probably won't happen, but I very well could see like the 2 final teams being 1 and 2.
It'll
like
probably be
Wake
Florida,
Forest and Florida.
Florida, Wake Forest or Florida, LSU. It'll probably be something like that. I think Florida takes care of both, especially if they get by Virginia, because I think Woldrop's a better pitcher than Sproat anyways. But then that would be Wake Forest and LSU.
Wake Forest LSU be a heck of a ball game.
I mean, yeah, LSU's number 2. The other day they had a rain delay, and then their number 3 came in and struck out 12 in like 6 innings or something like that. Like they rake and they've got the pitching to take care of it. We've got a lefty from Owasso, Nate Ackenhausen, closing it down. I can't pick that one.
What
Wake Forest LSU, I can't pick that. That'll be must see TV if both teams advance. I'm assuming Florida's coming out of the other side, and then, but I still think Wake Forest or LSU probably wins the whole thing. So the winner of that probably wins the whole thing.
Comment down below who you think is going to win the College World Series, and thank you for watching.